Hi everyone, this is Ganesh Subramanian, founder and CEO of Stylumia. We are enabling removing wastage in retail by eliminating guesswork using advanced AI. Today I'm going to talk about how can you win in your D2C business using a simple framework. And I call it the AAA framework. It's going to be not theory, it's going to be real life case studies of how brands and retailers are winning in their D2C business. Before deep diving, it's important to know what is not D2C business. When you take decisions and actions which are not with consumer at the center, you're not running a D2C business. In other words, D2C business is a mindset, not just a business model. It's not about directly selling to your consumer. It's not about saying that I'm not in D2C if I sell through an intermediary. You're all in a D2C business if you always keep consumer at the center. And of course, it more aptly applies to when you sell directly to consumer. Let's look at what are those 3 A's of winning. It's being accurate. We will see details of what does accurate mean. It's also being agile. Agile is just not being fast. I always say it's not about running a business with speed. It's running a business with velocity, speed with the right direction. And that direction here is just consumer. And the third one is it's not enough to be accurate and agile, but you're not adapting. In this constantly changing environment, adaptation is as important as being accurate and agile. We'll now see with some case studies of how brands and retailers are being able to be accurate, agile, and adapt, and how are they impacting their businesses. Let me just share with you some of the traits of winning D2C businesses. One, D2C businesses which are winning, they show extreme passion about their consumer, and they demonstrate in their capability harnessing data and analytics. The only way you can see consumer in this dynamic world is through data. The question is, how do you use the data? How do you harness the data? And how do you take decisions on the data? And they also demonstrate extreme flexibility in how they run. Increased capability in using digital channels to understand and then reach consumers. So it's important to understand the consumers and then take relevant, quick actions. So I'm going to take you through a case study on how brands are using technology, using advanced data analytics to take accurate decisions. And here you see on global brand based out of Boston, that's New Balance, and Denmark-based brand Powerhouse, which is Bestseller Group. We've been working with both of them for, with Bestseller Group for now over 4 years, and with New Balance for 2 years. We entered them with just, 2 countries in New Balance, and today we work with over 20 countries. And we entered with one brand with Bestseller Group. Today, almost all the brands in the portfolio use advanced analytics to be accurate. Now, what did they do? Now, they start with understanding consumer trends. It's very, very important that you constantly track the consumer trends, not just the trends as you see, the dynamic winning consumer trends. For what do consumers really like? The traditional static research of visiting, taking some forecast reports do not work anymore in this dynamic world. And they harness consumer research at internet scale across both global and local markets that they are playing. They take accurate decisions on product, pricing, promotions, and localization decisions in case you are in the physical world. And how do they do that? They use proprietary, one of its kind, demand sensing engine. Through this engine, the brands get winning trends, winning products, right? Dynamically across markets, across categories. Where you cut through the noise of what's in supply. We all know in the fashion and lifestyle space, more than 1 out of 2 products don't sell well. And that's the tool they use. We call it the research assistant. And they're able to scan across categories, markets, and spot the next big thing very easily and take quick actions pre-season and also make course correction in season. And these brands are also able to spot white spaces in the market and learn from others. So you don't need to invent everything, and also make, don't make the mistakes that others are making for both pre-season product decisions and also in-season decision, including pricing and promotions. Now let's move to agility, right? You take accurate decisions on products and pricing promotions, but at the same time, here is an omni-channel brand with over 100 stores across physical and also fast-growing digital channels. They improved their new product demand prediction accuracy by over 30%. Not a small impact, over 40 crores of capital release in the year one. What do? They used our advanced prediction models to forecast demand of products and categories even during the COVID period. So very interesting to see that during the COVID period, initial 8 to 10 weeks, model accuracy wasn't as good, but the model was able to pick the signal and give them accuracy lift well over 30%. And the prediction accuracy at product group level was close to 95%. And that's the level of accuracy. In fact, while the team was initially skeptical whether the models will predict better during the COVID period, today it is the default system that they're using using the tool to plan both pre and in season. Now they're taking weekly accurate product pricing, promotion, and localization decision using the demand prediction engine that we are talking about. And the tool they are using uses some advanced prediction models, which uses both images and textual attributes. Just to give you a sense, over 100,000 parameters get into the model for every single product that they have ever made. And that's why it's able to give unique prediction accuracy lift over any existing model in the market, both locally and globally. We saw accurate decision making. We also saw about being fast and taking quick action. But the question is, you really need to constantly make changes to the plans that you have made, because no forecast is perfect. Therefore, how do you ensure that you have built a learning system within the organization? For this brand, used to plan quarterly and take seasonal decisions before working with us. Now they make weekly forecasts, they revise their in-season plans weekly and take actions on reorder and also take the buy, pricing, and promotion decisions on a weekly basis, dynamically considering the market conditions. Every buyer and planner in the organization today use the dynamic optimizer, planning and optimizer tool that we have. The prediction model is not static. It's constantly learning from the data that is coming in. We all know through the COVID period that there's been lots of changes in the demand pattern, both from a style attribute perspective, even from a size dimension perspective. And what did that result in? They minimized their overbuy and underbuy by 30%. What did they use? They use our assortment optimization tool, which is a simple decision tool. And today, it's not about bells and whistles. It's about tools that help you take decisions, where it minimizes our bandwidth and cognitive load on taking judgment and taking those decisions rather than hovering over multitude of reports and visualizations. The impact that the brands are seeing across both locally and globally are across three vectors. One is removing your unwanted inventory, growing your revenue, and growing your profit anywhere between 20 to 50%. And of course, you enable sustainability by removing wastage. For we all need to change the way that we plan from static to dynamic. The question is, improve the frequency of understanding, improve the frequency of taking actions from design to delivery across the value chain. The way to win, in our view, is using advanced analytics and optimization that comes in handy for you to take decisions and enabling growth with lesser capital investment. For just to give you a quick overview of what all we do at Stylumia, while we started with one solution, today we have a suite of solutions helping you from consumer research to start with, to pre-season planning, to in-season planning, and to distribution, all with consumer at the center, with advanced, unique proprietary prediction algorithms today used by even Fortune 50 companies. And why Stylumia? We are the only demand-driven platform, both with outside-in and inside-out advanced analytics. So we believe in partnership. As you can see, we partnered with the world's best consulting companies to technology consulting companies, and we have presence across the world. Our customers span across omni-channel, offline, online, cutting across categories from fashion, lifestyle, home, jewelry, sports, and we are slowly becoming category agnostic. For some recognitions from outside in, and the most liked one for us is the United Nations championing for us as we enable sustainability by removing wastage from this industry, which is creating carbon footprint just next to oil. And I would like to thank you for the time and the opportunity. And I hope this AAA framework helps you win in your D2C journey, wherever you are. And wish you all the very best and stay safe. You can always reach out to me at ganesh.subramanian@stylumia.com. You could also look at our website, stylumia.ai. Thank you. Bye-bye.